The Western was one of the first to announce details of their new colour scheme, but one of the slowest in actually applying it. The few locos to use Paddington these days work the cross-country services. In June, Railtrack told the GWR Preservation Group that they would have to vacate their site in Southall within 6 weeks. Objections were raised and Railtrack relented. However, for the time being, visitors are not allowed. After the final visitors' day, the boundary fence is dismantled. The long-term future of London's only railway centre is very much in the balance. We return to the main line with a couple of loco-hauled cross-country services. The Western were proposing to divide some HSTs into half sets. However, this idea seems to have been abandoned. Here's another shot of the 6.5 Special, the final 33 rail tour. The classic Crompton, the penultimate 33 rail tour previously seen at Basingstoke, is seen again on its return leg. Heading in the opposite direction is the Fursbrook to Hallen Marsh liquid petroleum gas train. This train is seen again from the picturesque Dundas Aqueduct near Bath, which carries the Avon Canal over the railway. To celebrate 100 years of Railway magazine, D9000 hauled the Orient Express to Bristol. This is followed by an excursion from the northwest. 37s continue to work the occasional Weymouth to Bristol service. (31625) works the Southern Venturer. Finally, D9000 is seen returning to London with the Centenary Pullman. On the Midland Mainline, a 319 passes the site earmarked for the Luton Airport Parkway station. The best new livery is being applied to Midland HSTs. A further combination of lack of route and traction knowledge resulted in the Rutland MU being hauled by a pair of 31s. The combination is seen again passing the site of Ketton Station, shut in 1966. We'll now look at some diverted cross-country services in the Birmingham area. This was caused by engineering work at Coventry and meant that services between Birmingham and Leamington were routed via Dorridge. Coming off the diverted section is a southbound 47. This is followed by one of the two Porterbrook liveried 47s heading north. Into the pleasant Birmingham suburbs now, with another northbound 47, followed by a southbound HST. At Tyseley, the line branching off to the right goes to Stafford. The station itself is in Great Western style. The last diverted service we shall see features one of the first 47s to receive the new Virgin livery. Standing outside Tyseley depot is the Great Western liveried 08. Alongside the depot is Tyseley Railway Museum. Note the two 47s in Waterman livery. These have recently been sold to Fragonset. The box and signals were recovered from Chadley Heath. Various locos and wagons in different states of repair can be seen. It is even possible to walk underneath this Class 40. We'll leave the last word to Defiant. Now back to the main line with a Porterbrook liveried 47. One of the best locations in the country is Stafford. On the day of our visit, quite a few engineers' trains were around in connection with track work on the Trent Valley line. Three 10s are still employed on a few Birmingham to Crewe stopping services. The attraction of Stafford has increased still further with the extension of a few North Wales services to Birmingham. This service is being double-headed due to loco failure and is running nearly 2 hours late. A more lively start is provided by this EWS liveried 37. This leads us neatly to the final section. In our regular visit to the North Wales Mainline, you will note that the feature of this year has been the introduction of EWS liveried locos. We start, however, with traditional Regi-Rail livery. For the time being, semaphores remain at Beeston Castle. This is the return working of the only other loco hauled service in the area, the summer Saturday Stockport to Holyhead. This runs via Helsby, leaving the main line here. Helsby itself features semaphore signalling and a fine box. From here we see the corresponding down working. Back on the main line, the Arpley to Demarsh timber train is routed into Chester Yard for a loco change. Meanwhile, a 37 heads for Crewe. Note the original EWS typeface and ampersand. On the site of the former Great Western Loco Shed, the 56 has been replaced and the log train resumes its journey. The first tunnel west of Chester is Windmill Lane. This is immediately followed by Northgate Street Tunnel. The semaphores around Mostyn are likely to be replaced within the next few months. A station existed here until 1966. The box is only switched in when the occasional tank train visits. Taken from the remains of the former footbridge, this 37 is heading for Crewe. Semaphores also remain at Prestatyn. A stone train from Penman passes the site of the original station. We now move to the point where the Dyserth branch diverged. This shut to passengers in 1930, although freight remained until the 60s. Rhyl recently lost many of its semaphores, although the down starter remains. The Crewe test train is seen west of Abergele. The test train is now booked to run only as far as Llandudno Junction. There was a rumour that the Penman stone trains would cease, however, they were certainly in evidence during our visit. Cleisfan station existed here until 1931. There now follows a selection for the deaf. DMU still work most of the Conway Valley trains, including our old friend Dolly, seen taking the branch to Llandudno. One of the most photogenic sections of the line now follows. From the city wall high above Conway, panoramic views of the line can be seen. A 37 has just left Llandudno Junction and is heading for Holyhead. Having entered Conway Tubular Bridge, it emerges from behind Conway Castle. A couple of Llandudno to Holyhead DMU turns remain. From Conway Station, a 37 winds its way through the short Conway Tunnel. The next location is more easily known as the Little Chef Footbridge. Road noise is regrettably part of the deal. Into Anglesey now, as Dolly arrives at the little station with the long name. And so to the final shot. New DMUs to replace the 37s and Heritage units will enter service from April 1999, so there's even more reason to make the most of 1998.